The first thing Amish gardeners understand about building soil is that everything starts with what's already falling on the ground around you. Most of us rake up leaves every fall, bag them, and send them to the curb. We treat them like waste. The Amish see them as the single best free soil amendment available. Here's what they do. In autumn, they gather every fallen leaf they can get their hands on, oak, maple, walnut, whatever's available, boughs, and they pile them directly onto their garden beds in a thick layer, 8 to 12 inches deep. They don't shred them, they don't bag them. They just pile them on and let winter do the work. By spring, the bottom layers have broken down into a dark, crumbly material called leaf mold that's loaded with fungal life. The partially decomposed leaves on top become the season's first mulch layer. What most people don't realize is that leaf mold holds up to 500 times its own weight in water. That's not a typo. Penn State Extension has published data showing that leaf mold outperforms peat moss for moisture retention, and it's completely free. I started doing this about 4 years ago. The first spring, I'll admit, it looked rough. There were still chunks of half-decomposed leaves sitting on top of my beds, but underneath, the soil was noticeably darker and softer than the beds I'd treated the conventional way. By the second fall, after repeating the process, I could push my hand into that soil up to my wrist without effort. That had never happened in 20 years of buying amendments. If you're in zones 3 through 5, get your leaves down by mid-October so they have the full freeze-thaw cycle to break down. In zones 8 and 9, where winters are mild, you may need to wet the leaf layer periodically since you won't get the same moisture from snow and ice. This next piece is where things really start to look different from a conventional garden.